What's up, team? Hope y'all are well today. It's a beautiful day. Starting the stream up a tad bit early today, but that's all right. Hey, what's up, Jason? Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, welcome. Yeah, so I'm looking at EVK. This one's gapping up from 115s all the way up to 240s. Pretty significant gap up here. We'll watch it to see how it kind of ends. Waiting for it, but we'll keep an eye on EVK. We got BGI gapping up here, gapping up from 87.5 cents all the way up to 140. So this will be an interesting watch as well. It's all right, Jason. Listen, brother. The best advice I can give any new trader, man, not even a new trader, but any trader that is wanting to find consistency, is scale down your size, bro. Like, I think there's a very unreasonable expectation towards like profits in trading as new traders. And I think what you really would focus on and what you really want to focus on is just trading small, putting in consistent size. Like, I haven't lost in 2 weeks. Yesterday was the 2-week mark where I haven't had a losing day in 2 weeks. And so I've ended green every day over the last 2 weeks, and I've documented that live on the stream. But one of the things you'll see me do is, like, people make fun of me for trading small because I might make, $20 a day, whatever. But in the end, it doesn't matter because I'm putting in green. I'm putting in a more consistent green trades than a large majority of other traders. And you can, the grind up can be slow, and that's fine. But just take it slow, man. And that's the best advice I can give you. We got HLX. I'm running a little bit slow today, team. The reason for that, I'll show you guys in a second. OPTN, MTSL, Mara started popping off yesterday in pre-market. ANTE, ADIL, and so I'm gonna, ADIL is a recent one that is starting to kind of squeeze and run up here. I'm gonna go ahead and build a little bit of a watch list right now. Let me see if I can. Mostly EVK. Oh man, it's hard to type, and I'll show you guys why. HLX, XTIF, ANTE, Mara, Riot, KBSF. This is what I'm watching, like, currently. I don't know if anything else is going to make some moves. I see ADIL is picking up some volume right now, so look at ADIL. That might be the latest.
Bye.
Hey, no, I'm bringing you.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, look, so yesterday I was at the gym. And I was doing squats. I was squatting free weight barbells, right, with weights on them, right? And so, I'm not trying to claim that I squat a huge amount, but I do squats when I go to the gym. And like, the person that used the squat rack before me at the gym kind of carelessly put the 45-pound weight just hanging off of the stand, like the weight stand. So he just kind of carelessly put this weight hanging off the weight stand, and I was oblivious to it. And so I walk up there about to do my squats, and this 45-pound dumbbell just falls onto my knee and just hits my knee. And it's one of those big octagon dumbbells. Huh? Okay, hold on. But yeah, it's one of those big kind of octagon dumbbells, right? And so that thing just falls on my knee, right? And like screws up my knee a little bit, like not bad. Like I could still walk and I was fine, but it landed like right on my knee. So as I'm going, I try to do squats and my legs are just not having it because my knee was all messed up, right? So my knee was hurting, and so I decided not to do squats yesterday. And like as I was putting the weights back, like you should at the gym.
Hey, I have to go, like, actually.
All right, did you make that for me?
Didn't you? I thought I heard you heat it up.
Yeah, it's in the microwave. You didn't put the tea in.
Come on here. Could you come let me out real quick?
Yeah. All right. But anyways, as I'm putting the weights up, the bar like hit my hand and like sliced my finger open. And so I messed up my knee. I sliced up my finger. And now this is my hand today. And so don't judge me. I gotta go tell my wife Kirill's leaving to go somewhere. So I'll be right back, guys. while I'm gone, let me know what your favorite stock is today. Again, ADIL running up. Watch it.
Lately I've been low down, losing all control. Henny with the soda, I've been on a roll. I've been taking toll. I just wanna roam. I've been running from them bad days, trying to take it slower. Party on occasion, I should ease the weight off my shoulders. Yeah, I said we only getting older. Yeah, and tell me, are you coming over? I need to know. Is you falling through? Tell me what the move is. Girl, it's been a cool minute. Yeah. I just wanna know, tell me what's the hold up, wanna get to know ya. Girl, I wanna show ya, yeah, that I've got all the things you need from me. I wanna hear you say you still believe in me. I just wanna know. Tell me it's the real thing. Tell me it's the real thing. I just wanna know. Tell me it's the real thing. I just wanna know. Tell me it's the real thing. Tell me it's the real thing. I just wanna know. Tell me it's the real thing. I just wanna feel something.
And so yeah, guys, like I said before, I was so rudely interrupted. But no, man. So my knees messed up. Whoa, what kind of music is this? I can kind of feel it. Sorry, I let the music play. I don't know what's playing. Yeah, but whoa, is the volume abnormally loud for you guys, or is this just me? But whoa, weird. It goes into the red. But yeah, so I get this 45-pound dumbbell fall on my knee, right? And so that canceled out my squats. I was basically like, I can't do squats today. Like, my knee's all jacked up, right? And so then as I'm going to put the weights back on, you know, my knee was a little off. My balance was a little off with my knee. And so as I started to pull this other 45-pound dumbbell off of the bar kind of tipped back a little bit. And so as I corrected it so it wouldn't make this huge noise at the gym, as I corrected it because my knee's a little off balance, apparently I like jammed my finger into the bar, like some part of the bar that was sharp, and it like sliced my finger open. And so then my finger just starts bleeding everywhere, right? So like I go to the bathroom and I wash my hand, and it still hasn't really stopped bleeding, and if it doesn't stop bleeding today, I'm gonna have to get stitches on it. But yeah, so as I'm walking out, this lady goes up to my wife, Carol, like this older lady goes up to my wife, Carol, and she's like, oh, are you training for something? You know, because Carol's in shape, you know? And I'm sitting there with like holding my hand like this, just kind of staring at her, like with like holding my hand like this. Like it's obvious my finger's all messed up and like there's blood everywhere. And she like takes the time to like stop and like talk to my wife, Carol, about if she's training for something. And Carol's just kind of like, no. And like she's just kind of sitting there BSing with him. And after a certain point, I gotta be like, yo, like my finger's profusely bleeding everywhere. We gotta go, you know? And she's just kind of like, oh, okay. I'm sitting there like, lady, you can't see me holding my finger here? Like, you don't see this red like, you know, gush of blood everywhere. Like, come on, lady, what are you thinking? Like, wrong time. I appreciate she was just being nice, realistically. Like, she was just being nice. But, man, that was my story from yesterday. It was a bad luck at the gym yesterday. I'm just going to say that. And now my finger's all messed up, you know. Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm about to die trying to squat. ADIL is running up. ADIL. Look at that. I'm going to add that to my watch list right now. There we go, ADIL. But yeah, we got a few other ones here. But yeah, that's my story from yesterday. And honestly, I was trying to put out a video yesterday too, but it's going to be kind of hard for me to edit with this, man. It's going to be kind of hard for me to edit with this. Because like I said, it's right on the cusp of like needing stitches or not. I can post the picture of what the actual finger looks like in the Discord if you guys want to actually see what my cut finger looks like. Because I do have a picture of it. So let me know right now if you want to see that in the Discord, you know. But yeah, that was my day yesterday, so don't judge me. Bad day, you know. It's the first time anything like that really happened at the gym, you know. And I was really kind of laughing at myself as it happened. Because it's like, you know, you cut your finger like that, your adrenaline starts to pump, and it doesn't really hurt at all. But like, I was just bleeding everywhere with it. It was rough, man. But yeah, AVCO moving back over 150, looking solid here as well. Oh, which finger is it? Yeah, Precise, I got you, bro. It's this finger. You know, it's that finger. That's the finger. Look. This is it right here, you know. Just to isolate that finger for you, you know. That's it. Yeah. Oh no, I know Precise. I know you were, man. I knew what you were going for, bro. But yeah, AVCO is the next one. I don't know if I have this one. I don't have this one on my list. AVCO looking really strong. I like AVCO too. I'm gonna add that one to my list as well. This one, it's taking a dive right now, but it still looks okay, and we'll watch it. I'm watching this 150 area. I think 150 looks good. This high up here, maybe we can look at this level here. That's probably what I'm watching for AVCO. Let's look up to see if this one has a catalyst right now. Alright, this is Avalon Globocare and Adio Pharmaceuticals are announcing a collaboration for global distribution of COVID-19 point-of-care antibody rapid test devices. So, a strategic collaboration for a COVID test here for this company and another one that's Adio Pharmaceuticals. We'll see what happens. We're watching it. COVID test play. We'll see. Collaboration. MARA and a few of the other, I thought these were blockchain related stocks. I think they are, but they were moving yesterday in yesterday in after hours. It's sitting just over 3 now. I think $3 is an interesting level to watch. I think these are just up simply because of crypto, Bitcoin. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I might be wrong there. We got EVK. Like I said, we can look up the news for this one. It's bouncing at 250 right now. We got 375 up there, and then we got 450 right there. So we can watch those 4 levels for EVK. And this is Everglory. Not seeing any news, so I don't see any news for this one. We'll come back to that one. We also have BGI here. BGI. I see a few people said they traded this one this morning for BGI, and so we're watching it, keeping an eye on it. We got $1 if we break underneath that. 125 level sitting here. This 118 level maybe, and then 150 I think at the top, as well as 140. We probably could mark that as a support or resistance level as well, just to keep an eye on it for BGI. This is Burks Group, and they got a non-compliance notice from the New York Stock Exchange American, and shares are trading lower, but that was on August 13th. I don't see why this one is up either. If you know why some of these are up, I'm assuming there's some type of, maybe a crypto sector moving. What's the sector this morning, team? Y'all help me out. Hey John, any good stock to buy today? I mean that's a loaded question. I really have no idea what stocks you should buy. I'm not giving out long-term picks per se. All I'm really doing is just looking at the best and most volatile stocks at the time. But I think a large majority of the stocks that I'm actually watching are going to fail. Like most of the stocks right here are going to fail. Like most of these are terrible companies. Like let's just be honest for a second. These are just terrible companies. They're penny stocks. They're under $5 in price. And so with that, most of them are terrible companies that are getting manipulated by either insiders or whomever, right? And they're ultimately going to fail long term. But short term, they might show us some momentum that we can take advantage of scalping and day trading. And that's all we're really doing. But yeah, most of these are going to fail for BGI. So we'll see what happens. We got KNDI here as well. KNDI is starting to gap up. Looks like a car brand symbol. We also got ICON. This is Candy, and they entered into an agreement with Zhejiang State Grid Electric Vehicle Service Company. Sounds like this is an EV play. They filed for a 300 million mixed shelf offering registration for Candy, up to 300 million in securities. So we'll see what happens here. I don't like it because of that, for that reason. We got MTSL, we got ABCO, we got ADIL, which is making a big move. And so yeah, that's really what we're watching today. ADIL is still putting in some pretty big significant moves, and like we can look up the catalyst for this. This is Avalon, Globocare. Oh, and they had that rapid antibody test collaboration with another company, so we'll keep an eye on $2. 225 is a little bit of a support level here as well, and then obviously I will watch this 235 confirmed level. Volume looks okay. We'll keep an eye on this one. There was news about China getting into crypto. Nice. BPTH. Yeah, BPTH actually doesn't look that bad. I've actually seen... I didn't see this one. Just to show you guys. BPTH not looking that bad here. Looks okay. See if we got any news here for this one. This is Biopath Holdings. This is Biopath, and they reported a notice of allowance for strategic patent for Prexigerberson in combo, nailed it, in combo with frontline cytotine analogs of BCF, ABL, tyrosine kinase inhibitors in a variety of cancers. Nailed that, man. That was I'm just the greatest reader ever, I think, I got the greatest reading skills ever. But yeah, whatever that means. They're basically filing for a strategic patent in combo with something else. So we'll see what happens with BPTH. It's a biotech company. We're watching $5, big support level. I like this call out though, Todd, so we appreciate that. I don't mind this one. I didn't see this one for some reason. We got $7 up here. And that's really the three levels I'm watching. Like, we might have some resistance at like 640 or like 650 here that we can keep an eye on. But nothing else looked to be holding that well. And so we'll see what happens. Hey guys, remember, you want to help support your boy here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Hit that like button. Let's get over 100 likes before the opening bell today, and I think we could easily hit that. We have been every single day here. We got CNET making some moves. DPW is another one that we can watch. The last time I noticed this one, it was a crypto stock. I don't know what this company's doing anymore, but it's over 2. We'll see what happens here. EVK is starting to make a move. It's up to almost $3. We still got BGI and then ADIL, obviously. BPTH is starting to move a little bit, but ADIL is pulling back. But yeah, BPTH is pushing over 550s here. And so we can watch this. Hey, what's up, Roman? On options? No, not really. all the cool kids doing it. That's right. You know, looking at sand. I mean, this is probably like, I really don't like this stock at all. I mean, this thing moves 2 cents a day, man. I mean, it moved 4 cents yesterday. 4 cents. The float's got to be huge for SON, man. I don't like this one at all. No offense for SAN. Maybe you're talking about something else. We got Smile Direct Club gapping up a little bit as well. SDC, OPTN, kind of. I mean, MTSL maybe, but yeah, BPTH. My main watch is BPTH, ANTE, ADIL, and BGI maybe. Hey, what's up, Rosa? Good morning.
Can I play a game?
What? All right. Let me check it out. Sorry, I don't even have Discord up this morning. Two-way. Sorry, Bo. Here, hold on. Let me get it up. All right, so yeah, so Two-Way said that ADIL has a 44.7 million shelf offering on a 50 million shelf that is pretty recent, April the 22nd. So basically, they've only used roughly $5.3 million of their shelf offering that's remaining, the rest of 44.7 million. It also has 2.1 million warrants at $2 and 6.6 million at 538. So yeah, they got a lot of that shelf left. We'll see what happens for ADIL, but yeah, don't like that. I appreciate that as well, Two-Way. Thank you, man. What we think about Tesla? I mean, Tesla's okay. Tesla's alright. Yeah, I mean, these are, we'll watch these, but BGI looks alright. Yeah. And yeah, as you guys can see in my Top Step account, I am very close to hitting that first $1,000 in profit, that first 1K in profit. So here we are. You know, we are at, oh wait, where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. You can see that, right? We are at $724.50 in profit in futures in that account. And so we're grinding this account up. You know, my profit target since I have the 50K account is 3,000. And so we're almost a third of the way there. We did end green yesterday. We made a few $100, and that's been kind of the theme, that we're just making small wins. I'll be right back, guys. So give me like a minute or two. I'll be right back. I gotta go handle something real quick. But yeah, that's the news right now. I'm going to leave these scanners up while I'm gone. But yeah, hey, I appreciate the sub. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And I'll be back soon. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I know it took way too long for me to do that. My apologies, but we are back. Alright, so what do we got today? Anything moved since I left? BGI sitting at 132. We'll see what happens there. We got SQBG that's showing up on the scanners. SQBG. And this one's ripping up over $10, making a pretty drastic move here. We'll look to see if this one has a catalyst involved with it for SGBX. It says that they announced 3 new development projects to be undertaken by its SG Echo modular container manufacturing facility, and that these projects are expected to generate approximately $1.7 million in revenue. And so a few new projects being taken on by this company, and it is pushing up really strong here. I'm watching this 950 level. We do have some resistance there. I'm looking at the whole dollar of 8 as well. And that's really about it for this one. We'll see if we get anything else on that. Let me know if you see anything else. I'm also seeing UONE. UONE making a move, and this one is one that moved a few months ago. I did see UONE move, and so we'll see what happens with this. It's sitting right above $6. I like the whole dollar of 6 area here. This is Urban 1, and we'll see if this has a catalyst for it as well here for UONE. This is Urban 1. They announced 1VIP, which is a digital financial solution with a rewards product designed with black customers in mind. Is a digital financial solution. Sounds similar to PayPal, but I'm not exactly sure what this would be. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I know it took way too long. Whew, we are back. Alright, let's do this, team. Alright, so I made it back somewhat in time. I haven't even had my coffee yet today. BPTH is dropping. It's sitting at 540. And so we're watching BPTH here. We'll see what happens with this. It's sitting at 530s now. I think this $5 support level is going to be a big one. I'm not stressed. I've just been running, man. Yeah, I'm not stressed at all. Yeah, I ran upstairs. I had to go drop my kids off from school, and luckily my kids live like my kid's school is like right down the street. But I had to go drop my kids off at school, and because my wife had a doctor's appointment this morning, so that is what really happened, and that's why I had to take that little 10-15 minute break. I appreciate the sub, Eric. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate the sub. What did ADIL end up doing? Y'all hit that subscribe button as well. ADIL starting to push up. I still think this 535 level is a big resistance area. And you can see how 535, it's just getting rejected every time it hits that for ADIL. So we'll watch that area. Remember, this one's got a huge shelf. SQBG, like I said, the next one making some huge rips. Look at this. SQBG, guys, is up to over 11s, almost up to 12. Got rejected at 12 now. We can draw some lines here now as well. And maybe 1052. But this one is making some very, very strong moves for SQBG. It's up 77 cents in less than a minute. Huge rip. Big move for this one. We'll keep an eye on it as well. But a strong move for SQBG. Like I said, let me know what your favorite stock is this morning. UONEK, way behind UONE. OLB starting to make a push. It's at 540s. We'll keep an eye on that too. So the name of the game today, guys, is I haven't lost in 2 weeks on a daily basis, right? So like I haven't ended the day green, or I haven't ended the day red any day this week. So no days this week have I ended red. No days last week have I ended red. The last red day I had was 2 weeks ago on Wednesday. Right, 2 weeks ago on Wednesday was the last red day, the last day where I actually ended down. was 2 weeks ago on Wednesday. So 2 weeks and 1 day to be exact. OLB pushing big here, all the way up to $6. Volume starting to come in. It's got about 20 to 30,000 shares traded per minute. Gapping up from 420s all the way to 520s, 510s, dropping now. We keep an eye on this one. Let's see if this has a catalyst as well. But look at OLB. It is moving some. They integrated 3D Secure to its solutions portfolio. What's up, Daniel? What's up, man? So yeah, basically they expanded support for Apple Pay and Google Pay, and they also integrated 3D Secure to its solution portfolio. Tech stock pushing up some. We'll see what happens here. I'm watching $5 as the support level on this chart currently in pre-market. We can also look at the daily chart, but it's been diluted such a high amount that it's hard to really see anything at this point in time. SQBG, though, is at the top of the list right now. And this thing is just not even looking back. SQBG is going somewhat parabolic right now. You know, well, really it is going parabolic. It's up over 100% in pre-market alone. Over 100% in just pre-market this morning. And just a really strong move. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, big moves for SQBG. We're sitting at 1340s right now. And we'll see what happens. Hey, that's right, Austin. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens, man. But yeah, like I said, looking into futures real quick, just for a split second. We'll go over the overall market news after we look at futures. But I am up, as you can see here, I am up $724 in this. So $724, and we're still grinding it up, almost a third of the way there. I'm gonna be super excited when I actually get funded here. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, basically what I'm using is it's a proprietary futures challenge, basically, and I think it makes a ton of sense. My reward target is only $3,000 with a 50K account. And so if I can make $3 grand in profit with a 50K account, they're going to fund me as a proprietary trader in futures. And it should be fun. Oh, if you want to be a part of that, check out this link. You can get 20% off. And so basically you can try to get funded as a proprietary trader for less than $150. Good, solid deal. You can try it multiple times. Reasonable challenge, certainly. The highest reviewed and the cheapest one I've found. So if you don't have that much money, I think it's really good for people that might not have, you know, thousands of dollars to try to trade regularly. And this is one of those ways that people with, you know, less than $150 can try to get funded as prop traders. And, you know, you can kind of keep trying until you're funded as well. And so I think it makes a lot of sense if you're one of those traders that doesn't have a huge amount of money but would like to continue learning trading. And I'll put that link here. Here's SQBG ripping over $14 now. Huge squeeze over 14. Yeah, there's the link. And yeah, like I said, you can get 20% off if you use my link. So like really, if you get the base one, I have the second tier up. Like I have the 50K one. The base one is 30K, right? And the profit target is like $2,000 with 30K, which is very reasonable. And so yeah, once you hit that, and you basically, they call it the trading combine, they fund you 30K for like, you could try it out and get the platform and all that good stuff that you see here for less than $130. You know, super reasonable in my opinion. And then the profit split's great too. It's like an 80% profit split. But yeah, SQBG making huge moves. It's almost getting too expensive for me now though. Looking at the size of this move. I doubt it, Christian. I doubt it. I mean, I don't think it would make sense to get funded by them and then move. So they're not going to, here's the thing, right? You don't have to use their platform right here. Like this is their platform, but you don't have to use this. You can use Ninja Trader. If you've heard of Ninja Trader, you can take the challenge and once you're funded, use Ninja Trader. There's going to be different commissions and fees that go along with the different platforms. And the reason I'm using this platform is because there's no commission. But you know, it is what it is and it's not too bad. Either way, there's a lot of different platforms you can use. I'm looking at FRAN. So stick around. We're going to try to break 1K in profit today. Although I gotta be careful, like I've built up enough profit in this account now to where I don't want to give it back on a dumb day. And so I gotta accept the loss sometimes. You know, I'm gonna have to lose sometimes, and I think that that's gonna be the true test. Is when I actually lose. Right, like a better way to do it is like, look, if you make 5K, they let you keep 100% of your first withdrawal, right? So once you are funded, if you make 5 grand, you get to keep all of that 5 grand, right? And they're giving you a ton of buying power to do so. I think one of the benefits of when you're actually funded there is that you don't have to trade huge, you know? Like, I think in the challenge, you have to trade large to try to get funded, but once you're funded, I can take $50, $100 days and just slowly grind that up and just, you know, take my money like that and try to make like $300-400 a week in futures. And that's really my plan. And I think it's a reasonable one at that. Yeah, so we're going to look at the SPY itself. What is the news for SQBG? They reported a new collaboration with Reebok, is what this is. So SQBG reported a collaboration with Reebok, is what this is. We're pulling back down to the whole dollar of 14. But yeah, it says Heelys, which is the original shoe with heels, is the shoes of SQBG. Like, this is the brand that does Heelys. And I remember Heelys back in the 90s. If you're a 90s kid, you know what's up with some Heelys. Dude, I was the coolest kid ever. Rolling around on my my roller skate sneakers. But yeah, this is the Heelys company, and they are partnering with Reebok. They didn't discuss the terms, but yeah, they announced a new collection with Reebok is in the works with the collaboration with them. So we'll see what happens, but that's the news for SQBG. So legitimate catalyst, very legitimate catalyst. This is Heelys. And, you know, this thing over doubled. This thing's up over 100% now. Looks like about, you know, 130, 140%, but so a big move. What sort of buying power are they giving you? I have 50K. So, like, if you take the 50K combine, they're going to fund you 50K when you complete it. If you take the 30K combine, they're going to fund you 30K when you complete it. If you take look, here's the deals if you guys want to see it. Yeah, this is the deals right here. And so they also have Forex too. So like if you like Forex, they also have Forex too. So like this is it right here. So like go away. Get out there. Get out there. So yeah. 30K, 50K, 100K. I'm in the 30K one because it's really not that bad. They allowed me to use my own discount link. And so the second one was like $130, $140 for me. So very cheap. You know, you could take the big boy one with 100K and that one's $325. But yeah. There's a few max position sizes and stuff like that, but there's also like a Forex one too. So like there's a Forex combine as well. So you can trade Forex on there too and do the same thing. And like I said, this is one of the most highly reviewed companies that does these funded account programs. Like I've seen a lot of different companies and I've worked with a lot of funded account programs. This is the highest reviewed one. There's a lot of websites that are notoriously strict and hard on these funded account programs. This one got great reviews on those websites, like 5 out of 5 stars. So this is actually like a super legit one too. Oh, bro, dude, I was rocking Heelys back in the day. You know, once you are funded, do you have a limit on how many you can trade or closing out at the end of the day? I think you're still going to have a limit. But here's the reality, though, guys. If you're funded with either the two smallest packages, you don't need to use over 5 contracts. 5 contracts is huge. 5 contracts is $1,000 swings. All right? So understand that. Like, if you're trading futures, 5 contracts is a big sizing. Like, you don't need to trade over 5 contracts. Like, 5 contracts in like a minute or two, you could be down $1,000+. So it's like, my limit is 5 contracts. And honestly, I don't need to trade over 5 contracts, man. 5 contracts is a lot. It moves fast with 5 contracts. Speaking of all this, though, we can look at the SPY here. And this is the SPY itself. We're just about break even. And I'm going to go over the whole market news real quick here. All right, so we did have some U.S. continuing jobless claims numbers that came out at 8.373 million versus 9.5 million. So that's good. A little bit lower claims. Let's see what else we got. Talking about some stimulus packages today. I don't see really much else. Let's look at the SPX news. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read this, and this is quoting from MT Newswires. It says, quote, U.S. stocks were set for a cautiously lower open Thursday as traders digested weekly data on U.S. jobless claims while the uncertainty over a pre-election coronavirus aid hangs in the backdrop. Oil prices are up with global benchmark crude up 0.5% and the U.S. West Texas Intermediate up 0.5% after government data showed a draw in weekly U.S. crude stockpiles. Data released at 8:30 a.m. showed a new unemployment claims of 787,000 for October 17th week compared with estimates for 860K, so lower initial unemployment claims, and the previous week's revised claims of 842. At 10 a.m., existing home sales are seen rising to 6.3 million. Japan's market closed 0.7% lower. Tesla is up. American Airlines is down. That's the market news today, guys. You can see the SPY is actually just now breaking over this previous closing price. I use both, G. So, like, I use, if I'm trading futures, I use the Top Step funded account program, obviously. If I'm trading stocks, I'm using Thinkorswim. But yeah, there's also like specific times where you can't trade, and I think, like I said, I think even if you're a new trader, I think it's going to teach you how to be a better trader because there's certain releases that you have to be flat on, and you should be flat on these releases. Like they're trying to teach you how to be a better trader here, right? And so there are releases that you have to be flat on. I think there's one today actually at 9:30, and so it makes you actually keep track of when these major releases are out, and so you can protect your account and not get hit with some crazy volatility that you did not expect. Yeah, like so today, the natural gas inventories report came out at 9:30, and that's basically it. I just got to be flat for 9:30, so I got to be flat for the opening bell this morning if I'm trading NG or Q, or basically if I'm trading crude. But yeah, the SPY is pushing up here. We'll see what happens. SQBG. We got 2 minutes, guys. Let's get ready to do this. We got this, team. Hey, hit that. Hey, team, hit that like button. We need 6 more likes before the opening bell to break 100 likes before the open. And so hit that like button, team. We're getting ready to trade the market open today. I know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Hit that like button. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. Yeah, I'm not trading SQBG, at least not right now. We're gonna have to look at like a few other things here, but I'm not trading that one. I'm looking at like MARA, BGI, RIOT, KBSF is probably one of my favorites. KBSF. Also, ANTE doesn't look that bad. We got a few that we're watching, but ICON maybe. There we go. We hit that 100 level fairly easily. 125. Look at that. Boom. I mean, I'll tell you this: if you've got just under 25K, you're not broke. You know. All right, let's get ready here. Open happens less than a minute, team. Let's do this. All right, guys, here's the bell. Good luck. All right, guys. All right, guys, there's the bell. ASTC pulling back some. ASTC, look at ADIL dropping a little bit here. Riot pushing up some. Look at RIOT, Riot pushing up. OLB. OLB showing up on the scanners. OLB. Look at Riot, guys. Riot squeezing up here. RIOT making a big move. Sitting at 420s. Everybody's favorite number. Riot pushing up. ASTC falling. ADIL dropping. RIOT moving. MARA dropping a little bit. But look at Riot here. Strong move. Over the VWAP. Pull back under the VWAP. Looking a little weak. Oh, let me get this out the way. BGI moving up. BGI squeezing up pretty big here. Look at BGI, guys. Oh man, my finger's all messed up. All right, we're looking at this. I might buy the ask of like 50 shares here of KBSF. Just 50 shares. We're gonna try to scale into a little bit more here if we can. I'm trying to scale in some more sizing here. Look at ADIL as well. 92s. Ooh, that's a big drop. We got out of there for less than $7 in losses, but man, that's not what we wanted to see. Luckily, one thing that's massively helped my trading is that I've been scaling down, or I've been scaling into positions. BPTH. I do like this one. It's just got a hold, but for BPTH, a little choppy right now. ASTC taking down. MARA might pull a red to green move. ANTE. Alright, so we got the crossover here. We're so close to the VWAP. Unless we pull back some, I'm not really interested in this one. For ANTE. Big spread too. Not really my style per se. Looking at EVK here. EVK is a hammering up. There's the crossover. Just barely missed it. OPTN. OPTN making some moves. I don't like this one. None of volume. Unless volume really comes in, I'm not loving it. ADIL looks okay, but I'm just waiting for some reversals really here. ADIL is not too bad. SMTS. I don't like that one either. OLB. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything right now, guys. We're just waiting. We'll find something, I'm sure. But as for right now, we're just chilling. Yeah, this one's just way too dull. There's no way I'm about to trade this one. But yeah, what are you guys watching right now? It's a little dull, huh? SMTS. Yeah, I don't really see anything right now. VFF, OPTN. VFF, guys. VFF is making a big move for VFF. Y'all check this one out. Riot is moving up. RIOT. Blockchain. It depends on the range, Hunter. Hunter said, what's my scaling size? It really depends on the range. So it's if it's like a huge range, it's going to be obviously smaller, and if it's a big range, Or if it's a small range, it's going to be larger. I like Riot here, though. I mean, I don't hate this. Problem is the... EVK? Look at EVK, guys. Wow. This one is a big move. KBSF. I know this is the one I lost on, but this one is starting to look strong again, and we might get the crossover, so I might try to load back into 50 shares here. Alright, I'm in with 50 shares. Gonna add a little bit more if we need to. And another tank here, so maybe this is not the one to me for. Maybe this is just not my trading, not my stock today. I'm still looking at Riot. All right, so we're okay. The spread's a little spready, but we're all right. There we go. Try to cop a few more shares here at this break. Alright, we're filled. We're in 100 shares of this thing. There's threes. Ah, come on. Worst case scenario there. '92s, '94s. Okay. Gotta be careful. Those things already gotten rejected big once. We'll wait for it though. Looking for the crossover here. Alright, 96. There's threes. Okay. Noticeably better. Rejection. 98s, threes again. Okay. Looking alright. 302s. Lovely. Got a big rejection again. I don't know if I like this last one. This is too weak now. Yeah, $20 loss there. It's just too volatile. There's too much nonsense. Some big traders playing with this thing. So I would rather just wait. We might get a move up and maybe I can scalp it again, but I'm going to wait for this one. And we're going to move on to something else. DXLG. DXLG is making some pretty big moves here, honestly. KBSF is failing there, so I'm glad I got out of that one when I did. It could have been a lot worse. So I only lost like $12 on that trade. We're down less than 20 on the day. And like regardless of what KBSF does now, it's just way too sketchy. DXLG is still ripping up big though. SQBG? Is it really halted again? Yeah, we had a lot of people that said, hey, this is extended. I'm almost certain this thing's gonna gap down. A lot of failures today too, so I'm gonna hold down on the reins a little bit and wait. Yeah, I wonder where this one's going to resume. I mean, that's the real question, and the real test here is like how this one's going to resume. At this point, I'm just waiting for stuff to reverse. NVIV is showing up on the scans. But this thing is a huge gap down. EVK. Still here? What is the hellos I keep hearing? Ooh, EVK, guys. EVK going parabolic right now. EVK. Crazy, crazy move for EVK at this point. Alright, I just jumped into KBSF again. We finally got the rip. I'm trying not to miss it. Here. I'm gonna take another half off here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I hate thinkorswim, man. It's such a pain in the butt to try to, like... If there's no way for me to remove this, like, I'm gonna miss out on so much gains here, too. Yeah, like, here's the rip. Like, I knew this was about to happen. If there's gotta be a way for me to, like... It's my fault, because I should have set up hotkeys. You know, certainly. But, like, this would have gotten me green on the day, but... That's been my problem this week. It's just... I'm so in the trade that I forget to press enter. And maybe it was a blessing in disguise after that tank here. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, we'll still trade. I mean, we're only down $12 today. So, I mean, we made money on the trade. We made about $7, but obviously not what I wanted. UXIN. Alright, guys. Sorry, I forgot to post on Facebook and all that stuff. EVK, yeah, EVK is certainly the crazy one today, but... Ooh! Scary, man. Scary, scary. I'm not trying to mess with that thing today, man. You know? DRAD. Yeah, KBSF, and this is one of the reasons I exit out of these so soon, is because these will get hit at the VWAP a ton. But I still missed out on a ton of profit. Based off of, I was only trying to sell 50 of those 100 shares that were left, and it just came back and caught me on the pullback. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not super upset. I mean, it is what it is. In the end, I'm just grateful that I've gone on like a 2-week green streak. You know, like 10 trading days of like all green. And like, I'm just proud of myself for doing that, you know. And so like, if I lose, I lose. Like, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? And you know, I'll be fine with it, just because I think a lot of people aren't going to be able to go on that type of green streak. And so I got to be grateful that I am, you know. DRA or MYT pushing up a little bit. But yeah, at this point, I'm trying to keep track of some of these moves, but it's a little slow. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Jackson, welcome, man. Appreciate that. Look at maybe Riot. Riot's starting to try to come back a little bit. UONE was one that we were watching this morning, too. UONE, I don't hate this one. Range isn't bad. Crossover possibly in play. We get a break of this 585 level and a hold. I'm gonna jump in. Spread's not too bad. 2 cents. 2 to 4 cents. A little bit of a pullback. You know, and I don't hate like dip buying this. Well, too late. now it fills me. I didn't want to get filled there, by the way, but it did. I wanted to get filled here. It's just a little bit too late, I think. So I'm gonna add some more here. I'm just worried we're gonna get hit at the VWAP and reject. It's not gonna make it over 6. I'm gonna try to jump in on a pullback too. If we get a pullback to like 585s, I'll take a pullback. Try to jump in a little bit more. Alright, we're in with 75 shares. There's the pullback I really should have gotten in, but that's alright. Alright. See, we get hit at the VWAP so much, which is why extension away from the VWAP is important. It's one of the reasons why, for my crossover setup, that I look for that extension away from the VWAP before anything else, because that extension is going to give me the room that I need to take the profits from it. And if we don't have that extension, it's usually just kind of fighting for room. There's 98s. Come on, hit 6. Ah, so close. There's 6. Do it. Answer this thing real quick. Alright, we got out of half there. We're still holding 25 shares. A little bit more than half, really. We'll let this one work. We'll let it battle a little bit here. I'll let it fight the VWAP, I don't mind. As long as we don't get like a drastic drop, this is fine. Let me press enter. Alright, so there's the crossover. 97s. Alright, so the spread's getting a little bit better. We're at 597s and 598s, so tight spread. Look for a big move one way soon. There's the move. Over 6. Just hold this little baby position in case we get like a nice little move up. We'll look to see if it holds at $6 here. We're over the VWAP now, which is a big move for this. It's an important move. Alright, so yeah, we're letting it test 6. We're only holding a little bitty baby share size left. Oh man, I look the other way and this thing just tanks. You can let it battle, but I think the sales are drawing up right now. Yeah, we're gonna get out. Alright, we got out $7. I mean, my day's a tiny day. I'm down $5, but it's alright, you know. Yeah, I'm down $5 today. So, insignificant day. If this is my first losing day in 2 weeks, then so be it, you know. GameStop. Yeah, we can check that one out. I mean, I'm out of Emini. Good enough trade. I mean, we're fine. I'm down $5 today. Stop what, Nola? What you talking about, man? OLB is the only one that's really on the scanners. This one's kind of making a move, though. Over 6. JILL showing up on the scanners here. I mean, about a little 100 shares to this, but it's insignificant for the most part. WKHS, CTHR. Nah, that one's boring. What about BGI? That one's just getting hit. Not feeling this one. Riot got hit, ASTC got hit, ADIL kind of fighting back, but not loving that. ANTE. CTHR. Oh, wait. There we go. I like this one. I don't know. EBK with the comeback? Is it really? I don't know, man. EBK scared me today. Nah, I don't know about this comeback, bro. Doesn't look like a comeback to me. What about the SPY? What's it doing today? I haven't even looked. Sideways. Sideways SPY. Good thing about it, though, it's a nice little range. KBSF failing. So I've noticed a lot of penny stocks seem to pop up in rotation. Is there any value in waiting for them to bottom and then dropping a couple hundred and just hold until the next time they randomly run up? I mean, you could. The problem, though, is that most of them are going to fail. You got some stocks like DPW, MARA, you know, like certain stocks, ADIL's one. Like, you get certain stocks that get pumped up every few months. And you could. I mean, it's a viable strategy, I guess. It's not my style. It's just not really my way to trade, you know. Hey, what's up, Han? Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I think Habib is gonna... look at Tour. T-O-U-R, guys. T-O-U-R. Huge rip. I think Habib is gonna take down Gaethje. You know. Like, I think Habib's the GOAT. For sure. If we're talking about the UFC, I think Khabib's the GOAT, man. And I think people don't like him because of his religion or whatever it is. But, like, I think he's the GOAT. And I think it's obvious. It's pretty self-evident. Like, nobody has even touched Khabib like that in any, like, significant way. And I think that he's the GOAT. And I think, you know. And so I think it's going to be pretty much the same thing with Justin. Unless Justin can hit him early, I think Khabib's going to walk through him. Sorry, we got a bunch of people talking right now. Let me see. for your VWAP MA crossover on UONE. What if we got in on the pullback? Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, this is the crossover, though, like this right here, right? And, like, all we're really doing with this crossover is we're trying to jump in here and then sell it as it squeezes up, you know? Like, that's all we're really doing. So, like, here's the crossover. It's really, the VWAP is less significant here. I mean, the VWAP might be a resistance level. There's a break on UONE, so check out UONE as we're talking about this. But all I'm really doing here, and something that works really, really well for these, even though this one, like, I didn't manage it the best, but it's like you get this level here, like this level right here, you know, very obvious level. It's kind of the red to green level. It's the stock goes down, has like a weak open, and then it reverses, and then it breaks that high right here, and we get the crossover. That's a home run trade. I'm jumping in that all day, and that's usually what I do, and that's kind of the crossover that has given me these results lately. Like I said, I'm down $5 today, but this is my first losing day if I end red today. In 2 weeks. Like, I can show you guys my P&L. I try to show you guys at least once a day, but here, I can take a picture of my P&L if you guys want to see it. But this is my day so far. Very small day. Nothing too crazy, but you know, I am down $5.69 today, which is manageable. I mean, it's you know, we'll be all right. Still got some equity, but we got to find something we like, and I don't see anything we like right now. We're going to start to get ready to trade some futures, team. ACY showing up. Look at this rip for ACY, guys. Big move here. All right, I'm in one contract in futures on the SPY. We're getting a pretty significant drop and then a squeeze back up. A little volatile right now. I think I'm going to get out there. I didn't like that movement, so I got out for a $12 or $29 loss. Very small. I just didn't like that movement on the SPY. And with futures, one of those things, like when I'm scalping, I just get in and out very, very quickly. I didn't like the movement. Here's the SPY right here. I just didn't like how it looked. We're still kind of in like a choppy phase right now in the SPY, and so, you know, I'm not gonna want to get involved with this until we get some interesting movement that looks profitable, because this is just very rangy and sideways for the overall market. Maybe crude might be a little bit better. I haven't actually, to be honest, the only thing I've traded in futures is the Emini. I haven't traded anything else. Hey, what's up? What's up, Caitlin? Hey, yeah, Caitlin, you still gotta come on stream one day. I'll let you come on stream one day. So just message me on Discord. We'll talk about it. Maybe one day next week or something. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's not a bad setup, Alina. Like, that's kind of what I do. So, like, what I really do for the crossover, like, what I honestly do for it is I wait for the crossover, and then I wait for a small pullback after we get the crossover, right? So, a confirmed crossover, and then I wait for a little pullback that I can buy into that'll give me a tighter risk in the trade, but it'll also still take advantage of the upward momentum with the crossover, right? So, it's a very, like, different thing that I do with the crossover. It's a little bit different, but it works super well, and you know, today's my first red day in 2 weeks, which is a credence to that, you know. All right, I'm back in the... I jumped back into the futures. There we go. See, it's so volatile. You can see my profit and loss right here. Ooh, big drop. See, I'm down $100, and that's how quickly it can happen. I'm range trading this, and that's not what I want. Look at the SPY. Huge drop. And so that's how fast it can happen with futures. And so that was with one contract, team. One contract in futures. Imagine how fast it would happen. That would be a $500 loss if I had 5 contracts, man. But yeah, this is just, and it's fine. Most of the time I actually start off with a few losing trades in futures. But we're okay, you know. And all I really have to focus on is waiting for some of this momentum to break. Getting in on that dip helps you. So I usually look for the crossover and then look for a pullback in like one candle. Like one candle pullback is usually what I'm focusing on. Yeah, look how volatile the SPY is today, though. I gotta be careful trading futures, because you can see with one contract it swung up and down $100 fast, right? And look at these candles, man. These candles are very, very difficult to trade. You got to be just basically right in your direction immediately, or you're gonna be taking a loss in futures. And so with that, I'm gonna slow it down and wait until we get a little bit more rangy type of moves, a little bit more breakout rangy type of moves. Because look how sideways we can draw the range of the SPY at this point. Here's the range right here. So like that's the range we need to break, because you can see the SPY is just sideways. So we're gonna wait for that. If we're gonna trade futures at all again today, we're gonna have to wait for that range to break. Is there a monthly fee for your funded account? So that's what it is. So well, the funded account goes like this, man. So basically it's like a subscription based challenge, basically. But you're trying to get funded and you're using the platform, and the platform, you know, it's relatively cheap, right? And I think most people are gonna have to reset a few times, right? So I think it's gonna be more than $100, but you can trade small and take it slow. But it's a monthly subscription, and so it's like $130 a month or whatever it is, and then you get charged it the next month as well. At the same time, though, again, I think it's the cheapest option for somebody that actually wants to get started in trading and might not have that much money, because you could trade futures like this, and you know, it's going to teach you how to be a better trader. Like, you're going to have to be flat for releases like you should be. You're going to have a max loss like you should be. You're going to have to get good, you know, risk reward like you should be. And so it's going to teach you how to be a better trader. And so it's like, if you got less than $300, I think it's the easiest way to get started. You're going to have to prove yourself as a trader, obviously. I mean, they're going to be putting their money on the line and risking their money with the you know, top step funded account program. So it's like with the base one, which is $30K, they give you $30K to trade, and if you can make $2 grand in profit trading futures, you don't just have to trade the SPY or the Emini like I am. You can trade whatever you want, you know. But if you can prove that you're profitable and make that $2,000 while following their rules, they fund you, and you get to keep 100% of your first withdrawal up to $5,000, I think. And then after that, it's an 80-30 profit split. So if you make $1,000, you get to keep 800, they get to keep 200, and they're actually funding you this money. And so you'll be a prop trader for them. And basically the way a prop trader works is that it's a profit split. They give you the capital to trade, and you split your profits with them. You prove that you're a good enough trader, they give you the capital to trade, and then you split your profits with them. And that's basically it. Like, that's what you do as a prop trader. You know, and it's difficult, but it's possible for sure. I mean, like I said, you guys can see me. I mean, I built this thing up to, I'm currently sitting at $600 in profit, a little bit over 600 in profit. But I've been averaging a decent gain every day trading it like this. And so, you know, if you know how to trade momentum, if you know how to trade mid and high caps, really, like you can trade the SPY or the E-mini. Like if you know how to trade mid and high caps, you can trade the E-mini. You know, it's the same type of momentum. And sure, the market's not always volatile like today. It's just kind of sideways and choppy. And that's why I'm not trading at all right now. But, you know, there's a lot of opportunity there. And I genuinely think the best way to actually try to get funded with this account is to just kind of swing for it and then just reset your account if you need to. You know, I think just taking big size and swinging for it and just trying to hit that 3K in profit. You know, you have to trade for at least 5 trading days in it. But I think trading big, making, you know, $3,000-$4,000 in profit, and then trading small for the rest of the days is going to be the easiest way to get funded. And if you got to reset and pay $100 to reset, then that's fine. And I think just doing that until you hit that profit target is probably the easiest way to get funded as a proprietary trader. And then once you actually are funded, you can kind of, you know, slow down your risk, take small base hits and slowly build up profit, and then just withdraw your profit once per month. And I think that's a really easy way to, you know, to make some money out of the market and take some money out of the market is to get funded. You might have to reset your account a few times. It's only $100 to reset, and you get a fresh account. You can start over, and then once you actually hit the profit target, then just slow it down and take it slow and small, you know. And so, like, that might be something that I actually have to think about doing, honestly, because I think that's the smartest way to do it, is just to kind of go for it, hit that $2,000 or $3,000 profit target, trade small, and then once you are funded, just take small base hits out of the market and you know, try to make a few $100 a week or whatever it is that you're looking for in the futures game. And yeah, like I said, y'all want to check that out. Good way to help support the channel. You know, here at Beginner Trading, we're just a free community. And so we don't sell a course and we don't sell a service. And for some reason, people still find a way to hate on us for that. Most of the time, it's their own issues within themselves. But if you want to help support, you know, movements like this, where we just got a bunch of free trading content, we're not selling you courses, we're not doing all that stuff, and you just want to help support us, and you want to check out the Futures Funded Account Program, I'll include this link here. Y'all check it out. There's the link for it. You get 20% off. And so, you know, I got the Step Up platform. So I got, for it, I have, I don't have the base one. I've got the middle one where they give me 50K, you know, is what I have. But I think that's the way you got to do it. I think you got to just kind of go for it. You know, I think that's the smartest way, at least. Let me know what you think right now in the chat. And obviously, I mean, this is just my own subjective opinion on it, so, you know. But this is the highest rated funded account program I've ever been in. Because, like I said, like, I can sit here and, like, nickel and dime this all day and grow profit. Like, if we look at, like, yeah, my loss, I have a $107 loss today. But, like, if we look at my profit, like, if we look at this whole week, for instance, right? This is, whoa. Yeah, this is my trading this, like, for the last week. And so my stats are actually really solid in futures. And that's what I'm saying. Like, once I'm actually funded, I can kind of simmer down my trading a little bit and not, like, push too hard and just make little base hits. And I can do that all day. But I think when you're trying to get funded, you got to take some risk and you're going to have to reset to a certain extent. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Emma. Thank you. Welcome. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, the free trial is just basically a demo account. And so, you know, you could try the demo, but it's not going to do anything. And it's just basically paper. Alright, here's the SPY itself, trying to break out of lows, but we're getting a big squeeze here. Yeah, and look how fast the SPY's moving today. It's a tricky day today, for sure. Very sideways day though, so just be careful with the SPY today if you are trying to trade futures. I don't see much else. A little bit of a dull day, to be honest. Hey, thank you. Not really. I'm honestly not sure. Hey, nice, Joseph. Hey, congrats, man. All right, I scalped a little bit of that move. I'm down $38 today, so we're down a little bit, but there's the momentum move that we finally kind of caught a little bit on. Volatile day in the market for sure. Oh my gosh, that is one of the craziest, ridiculous. Look at that retracement. Oh my goodness, man. Look at that thing. That is a 30-cent wick. The SPY, man. Ooh, that's nasty. Very difficult day to trade futures today, so y'all be careful. Hey, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, man. Hey, what's up, Gerard? What's up, brother? And here's the thing, with futures, a lot of it is just picking good days to trade, right? Because, like, every day is not going to be good in futures. Like, today is not a good day. Very difficult day to trade futures. As you can see, just a lot of fake outs, a lot of just huge, big wicks. Difficult day for sure. NVFY and penny stocks, if you like those. NVFY, not too bad, but kind of a dull day, guys. It's kind of like a Friday. BGI, maybe a little bit. Just a very sideways day. Not a fun day for the SPY itself. And again, I think if we look at the SPY, today's one of those days where you gotta avoid futures when it acts like this, right? Like when the SPY looks like this, and you know the market is just so choppy, crossing over and under VWAP. These are the days where you gotta kind of stop yourself from trading these, because if you don't, it's gonna be a rough day because the market is just not playing games today. Sideways choppiness. Big takedown in the SPY. see much else I really like. SPY's playing games, so I'm avoiding it like the plague today. Yeah, look at these wicks, man. These wicks are just taking money from people. Look at these. These are some scary wicks, man. Riot maybe kind of fighting back. It's at 410. Market's kind of breaking out of this range. We got that previous closing price at 342.70s. I think that's a scary level for it. So we're watching that, see if we get some type of break that eventually looks good here. But, you know, not really loving anything right now with this S&P 500 movement. It's just too... It's too shady, to be honest. Now there's the market moving down, but we'll see. There's the previous closing price level. That might be an interesting move. There's the break. Let's see if it holds underneath here. This is a big level. It's the previous closing price. Big wick. At least we're getting some momentum, which isn't bad. See if it holds under the previous closing price for the SPY itself, which is like a big level. Yeah, there's the SPY itself getting just hammered down here. So we finally got some range break action, which is a strategy I did talk about in my previous videos. We're back over. We're 32.50s. I might start to think about trading now. Yeah, until we get some type of like downward catalyst to break lows, I'm not really super invested in this right now. Market's trying to drop. Yeah, maybe I could have got that bounce back, but market's tanking, breaking lows. A lot of weakness coming in. See if we can break these lows here. SYBX. Alright, so we finally got some momentum at that previous closing price. My most memorable trade, probably, huge tank in the market right now. Wow. Market is absolutely tearing down, guys. Man, market is getting hammered right now. I mean, I'm still down my 124 bucks, but man, I've been waiting for a pullback to short into, but haven't got anything yet. But we did get that range break, which I finally, we did get that range break. Man, and we just got a lot of profit taken now. And I'm holding one contract right now in the market. I'm down about $170. I'm probably going to get out here. It's being very volatile. We're going to try to let this work. I want to try to get out on the bid if I can. I'm trying to see if the market's going to break down again, but if it doesn't, I just got to bail out of this for a small loss. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Come on. Twos. All right, that's good. All right, so I ended up getting out of there. I'm down 122 bucks today. It's a small day in the futures world for me. If you guys can see that, we're trading a little bit of futures here, but $122, a small loss, $122 today. I'm thinking about shorting into the SPY as it pushes up to test 342. Hey, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you becoming a member, bro. Wait, who became a member? Peter Cooper? Who became a member? I'm sorry if I missed it. I didn't see it. I'll have to look. Hold on, I'll check the YouTube stream. Hey, yeah. Thank you for having became a member, man. I really appreciate it. All right, so we are in this another contract here. I'm probably about, yeah, I got to get out there. So we lost a little bit there. I'm down 188 bucks. Joseph, man, thank you for becoming a member, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the support, dude. I really do. Yeah, we're down 188 bucks. Small, pretty for the most part. I made 200 something yesterday or something like that. And we're not done for the day yet. We're finally getting some momentum in the SPY itself. But tough day, man. 97s, 98s. We're watching the level 2 on the SPY. Trying to catch some momentum. Back over 342s. So just to show you guys what I'm watching here, I'm watching this. Look at this movement. So, yeah, you can pay in PayPal. I paid in PayPal. Yeah, I'm top stepping it. Joseph. Yeah, I'm top stepping it, man. Might sound kind of, but I got $10 and I want to invest. Then you gotta buy. You probably buy one share, brother. Yeah, I would save it and just use it to either invest in like a paper trading software, save up for, you know, a funded account or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you're not gonna get far with $10, brother. All right, we're in with another contract here, and I might be over trading some. $92s. All right, so we're break even. No. All right, so we're still holding a contract. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man, for the $10 dono, bro. All right, so we are in with one contract team. As long as we don't get a huge surge up, we should be all right here. I hope you guys can see how fast these contracts move, too. These things move quick. I see the level 2 building a wall here. I got to get out. Yeah. So I'm down 230 on the day. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate the love, brother. I really do. Thank you, man. Shout out to B for the $2 donation, brother. I really appreciate that, man. I'm serious. Thank you. Means a lot. I avoided this big squeeze in the SPY, but I'm still down 230 on the day in futures. But it's all right. Like I said, we're up. We're still up $500. But yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, me. I'm just gonna call you me because I don't want to say the full name. But yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate the support, dude. Really do. Thank you, man. I actually just nailed a little bit of a short. I'm in with one more contract here. We're going to try to get out roughly break even. Come on. Get me out. Get me out. You going to make me market out of this thing, man? Get me out. Bro, thank you. Man, how long do I got to take to get filled? Yeah, I'm down 124 on the day. It's in there. That's the limit orders are tough to get filled on futures. I got to refresh this. So we're going to try to get green on the day. Let's try. Waiting for some market momentum. What I'm looking at right now, I'm going to see if the SPY will break this 241.80 level. Really, 241.75 is the key. And so we're watching the SPY here to see if we get a breakdown there. It's getting close. There's the breakdown. A quick bounce back up. We're slightly down. 75, 73, 72s. Let's get a breakdown here. Yeah, we're going to get out. We got out for a little loss there. We'll come back to it. Market crazy. Yeah, the SPY is certainly crazy. Yeah, I'm back in. We're going to try to get out. All right, we just made $50 back. Yeah, we're back to break even. I'm going to jump in this and see if we catch this momentum on the downside here. All right, break even. We're going to jump back in. Try to scalp some of these moves. We're in with one contract. All right, we got out. We scalped that move. We're only down 100 now. We're trying to slowly take advantage of these swings. All right, we're in with another contract here. One contract now. Let's see if we get a low break. 48s. We're about break even. 48s, 47s. Man, the fills with these bid orders. All right, so I got filled there. I'm only down $80, so I hope you guys could see. I'm just kind of scalping these moves. I'm fighting my way back as the SPY is breaking down these lows here. I'm scalping in futures. And so as we get this level break right here, this is what I'm scalping into. And we're slowly kind of coming back with a day. We got a huge push out. It's too extended on the downside. We're going to wait for a bounce back short. But we are down $80 today. Pretty small. They never really got a pullback. You can see the SPY itself is just kind of squeezing down pretty significantly and big here. But yeah, thank you, man, for the $10 donation, brother. I really appreciate that, man. We've got a lot of donations lately, and you know, I definitely appreciate them. So thank you guys for the support team. All right, we're gonna try one more trade, maybe one more. There's a little bounce here. That's okay. We're gonna short into this bounce. All right, we're in with one contract. Let's see if we get a quick surge down. Benefit me here. Go up to 40s. I don't want to see this keep climbing 40s though. That's not what I want to see. Down 25 bucks. 35s. All right, look. About to be break even. 37s. 5s. There we go. Come on. Give it to me. Come on. There we go. That's the weakness I want to see. No fill. Come on, give me that fill. Come on, man. How long does it take to get freaking filled here, bro? Like, this is why I mark it out when I need to, man, because it's a pain, dude. I'm going to get out here. I'm aggravated. Like, I didn't get freaking filled when I should have. And now I'm down 147. Like, I'm probably just going to stop it for the day. This is smaller than my win was yesterday. But just frustrating. Like, stupid order needs to get filled, man. Like, it shouldn't take that long to get filled. Like, if I'm sitting there with the order if I'm sitting there with an order out trying to get filled and I'm up that much, like, it should just immediately get me filled. So the fact that it takes so long to get filled is aggravating because it went from a $60 win in that trade to a $60 loss because it didn't fill. And this is why I mark it in and out a ton. But 147 is not bad. I mean, I'll take it. It's the first losing day I've had in futures in a long time, but I think I'm going to stop because I could tell I'm noticeably frustrated after that last one. Just because I was up, the plan worked perfectly. I just didn't get filled. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Here's some momentum. We'll see what we get, but I don't know. At least we got some momentum now. That's good. Yeah, probably a good thing that I stopped. Yeah, that's certainly what I'm doing. If I get too upset, I'm just aggravated, I'm done. You know, I gotta just stop. Too frustrated to continue. I can just tell. I know myself well enough to know when I'm frustrated and when I need to just hang it up. I'm in a little bit of... I got into one trade. We're seeing if we can break down here, and I'm out. And so I'm down $60 on the day in futures. I keep telling myself I'm going to hang it up, and you know, I keep end up trading, but we'll see. We can maybe fight back and in green. I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait for it. All right, back in one trade. I'm going to try to scalp out, and I'm out. So I scalped one. I'm down $40. Let's see if I can scalp one more move here. This is a big move. Big squeeze. I'm going to use market orders for now. Oof. Oof. Alright, so the market's basically bouncing at the highs. Alright, now I'm frustrated. I got out. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. See if market breaks lows again. It's looking kind of weak, but maybe we'll have some momentum to attack. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen the movie Wall Street. Yeah, it's like every trader has, really. Most traders have, at least, you know. Alright, I am catching a little bit of this momentum here. I went ahead and traded again. 50. I just want to see if the market can break this low, and I'll get out break even if I can. 32s, 30s. Alright. There's 20s again. See if we can break this low right here. This is what I really want. There's 20s. Alright, so boom. Hey, I think I did it. I think I did it. Ah! I did it. Whew. Whirlwind of a day. But hey, I am a whopping $3.90 profit today. Whoop whoop. Doing things over here, you know, in futures. And this is the funded account program. Whew. I finally got the breakdown. Really, if you want to see what I was trading the range. For everybody asking me, what I was doing, and I had a plan with it. What I was doing was that I was shorting into this bounce up to 341.50. Like, this is what I was shorting into right here. So we got the $0.50 of 341.50. I was shorting into that, anticipating a rejection, and that's what we got. Now, the real question now is, should I stop? Should I stop? I'm still up $728 in futures. Should I stop, though? Good work. Hey, I appreciate that, Rosa. Thank you. Hey, I'm balling out of control with my, $3, I don't even know what to do with it. I might go on a cruise. I don't know. Yeah, the real question is, what should I do now? I bet you I could short into this resistance and make some money. Oh, there's the flush. Could have shorted into it. It's alright. Yeah. Do it now. Don't chase the dragon. Don't be greedy. Yeah, I'm not. I'm done. I'm closing it down. Look, you guys can see me. I'm closing out Top Step right now. I'm done. It's too swingy of a day. I like this latest momentum. Really, it would have been a green day. I hope you guys can understand. Like, this is a really good lesson, and I'm gonna go over this real quick. All right, this is a really good lesson on when you need to attack the market. Like, unless you're specifically trading like choppy range strategies, avoid this right here. Like, avoid this right here. Like, it's really easy, guys. Like, listen, futures are really easy. You watch the market, and you wait for it to break out of this, right? You have this range, right? You can even use this previous closing price, which is really when the downfall in the market happened. But you have this range right here. What you need to do, don't be like me and trade all this. Don't be like me and trade this. You don't need to trade this. You don't need to trade all that. It's too choppy. You're just going to get faked out. It's chopping over and under the VWAP. Wait for it to break down. Wait for it to break out of a range and attack that momentum. That's how you trade the E-mini. Or that's how I trade it, at least. I know a lot of people have range strategies and trend strategies. That's how I trade it, and, you know, it is what it is. No, I can't take... The thing about futures, those are the smallest positions that we have. Like, those are the smallest positions. Like, it's one contract. Most of the time I was trading one contract there. So, but yeah, that's really it. The hardest part about futures is getting filled with limit orders, right? Market orders will get you the immediate profit, but like getting filled with limit orders is a pain in futures. But if you can learn how to if you can learn how to do that, it's fine. A big key if you're trading the E-mini is just avoiding chop. Like, there's going to be a certain percentage of days where the market acts just like this all day. You know, where the market just acts like this, where it's just sideways, choppy, crossing over and under the VWAP. It's not favorable. And so your job as a futures trader, if you're trading the E-mini, is to avoid that chop and to wait for the momentum to present itself and try to attack that, at least if you're scalping it like me. That's what I do, and that's what works the best. Like I said, I can usually end green if I avoid the choppiness. If I can be patient enough to avoid this, I'm green almost every time. You know, but you got to be patient enough to avoid it. And I think that's difficult, more difficult than people realize, honestly. Hey, hang in there, David. You got this, brother. You know. Hey, $8 ain't much, bro. Unless it's $8,000. I mean, even if it's still, take it slow, bro. If it's $8,000, scale down in size. If it's not $8,000, then you're good. It's $8. You're doing it right. You're not gonna win every day. I'm down in penny stocks. This is my first losing day in penny stocks in 2 weeks. I'm down like 5 something, but it's my first loss in like 2 weeks. And so it is what it is. I appreciate all the support. We've had a lot of people that became members and stuff today. So thank you guys. It really means a lot. Like I said, if you're here still hanging out with me and you want to be a part of this funded account program thing I'm using for futures, if you've ever wanted to delve into the futures market, y'all go check it out, man. Here's the link for it. Appreciate the member, Josh Klein. Thank you, man, for becoming a member, Josh. I really appreciate that. But yeah, guys, like, listen, if you're thinking about trading futures like me, that's really what it is. I'm just trading the SPY's momentum. That's all it is. One contract, every tick up or down is $12.50 in profit or losses. If you have 2 contracts, it's $25 for every tick up or down. And that's it. That's the only difference. It's not super complicated like actual options or anything like that. Another thing is that if you don't like futures and you do know about Forex, TopStep has a Forex funded account thing just like this, super cheap as well. And so I think that makes a lot of sense. Hey, appreciate it, Vincent. Thank you, bro. But yeah, if y'all want to check it out, like I said, they've got both futures and Forex. And here it is right here, guys. So this is TopStep's website. Basically, this is the challenge, right? Starting balance of $30K. The monthly price is $150, but you get 20% off if you use my link, and so it's like $130. You can't lose over $500 on a weekly basis. Your total max loss is $1,500. And so I think it's a really good, I think this is going to help you be a better trader. It's going to help you say, stop. I need to stop. You know, I have this 50K one right here, which gives me 50K in balance, profit target of 3,000. So if I hit 3,000 in profit, they fund me 50K. Well, as long as I follow these rules, 5 contract max, daily loss limit of 1,000, weekly loss limit of 1,000, trailing max drawdown of 2K, monthly price of 165, but if I use my link, it's cheaper than that. And they even have a 150K option, which if you want to trade big boy size and get funded like I said, you pass this 150K combine, they're going to fund you 150 grand to trade with. And so if you're a good futures trader, that's the easiest road to riches, in my opinion, is that 150K option. You're going to get 15 contracts max. That's some big swings, bro. But if you're a good enough trader, your max loss is only 3K, or your max loss is 3K, but your profit target's only 9 grand with 150K. That should be fine. And so there's a lot. I have the 50K one. I'm a wimp, and so I've got the 50K one. But if you're a good futures trader or forex, they do have a forex option as well. You know, I think that makes a lot of sense, and I think it's one of the easiest ways to make some money in the market if you're a good enough trader. That is. Hey. And so, yeah, here's the link for that if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, you get 20% off if you do go through my link. Thank you, Vincent. My man, appreciate the love, brother. Welcome to the team, man. I appreciate the support, bro. I really do. It means a lot. Thank you, Vincent, for becoming a member. If anybody else wants to become a member, all you got to do is hit that join button next to the sub button. Speaking of this, though, look at this big squeeze in the market. Look at this big squeeze. I'm glad I didn't trade. I could have gotten caught in that, and that is a nasty rebound here. Look at that. Look at that. One candle is $1 plus, over $1 in one candle on the SPY. So y'all gotta be careful. Hey, don't stress it, Vincent. You got this, brother. EVK. Yeah, I see EVK popping up on the scans. But yeah, team, I'm out of here. So good luck. Love you all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I appreciate the support, team. I really do. We should have a video dropping today, I think. But good luck, team. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And thanks for watching, guys. Hey, I'm happy to help, brother. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Good luck. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Oh. Also, if you are overseas, guys, TradeNet is doing their... the World Series of Day Trading is starting November 3rd. And so if you want to be on my team for the World Series of Day Trading, I'll post this link. If you're in the US, unfortunately, you can't be on my team. If you're in the US, you can't be on my team, unfortunately, because people in the US are not going to be allowed to. They don't accept US clients anymore. But if you are overseas, you can be on my team for the World Series of Day Trading. I won't be able to compete in it because I'm in the US myself. But I'll be a team leader. We'll have some fun. It's a completely free day trading competition. It goes on for 5 days. They give you a demo account to trade with, a World Series of Trading account. And the top traders win free trading accounts and free trading packages. Completely free competition. At the very least, you're going to get a demo account for a week to trade with and have some fun with. Y'all go check it out. I'll post this link here if you want to join my team. Like I said, it's completely free. Y'all go check that out. There's the link right there, the WSDT.org link. Y'all go check that bad boy out. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. If you want to check out TradeNet itself, if you're overseas, and it's kind of another funded account program for stocks, they only accept you if you're overseas, though. They don't accept U.S. clients. There's the link for that. Y'all go check it out. But yeah, like I said, I'm out of here, guys. Good luck. We'll see you guys later. Love you all, and have a good day, team. Yeah, Profit, you can't be in there, brother. Sorry, Gerard. I'm in Texas, brother, and so, you know, I can't be in it either. I can't compete. I competed in it last year, but they don't accept U.S. clients anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm out, guys. Good luck. We'll see you guys later.